Hi, how are you? This is Bruna Roy Crafty Hands. Bruna Roy Crafty Hands. Well, today we're gonna be making a brooch or a pin, and the pin is gonna be made from aluminum trays and cardboard. And whatever you want to add, if you want to add beads or whatnot, and whatever you want to decorate it with, you can do that also. I'm gonna decorate mine with beads, and of course after I color it and all that. So the materials I'm going to be using are the aluminum tray, the cardboard, nail polish, the colors, the colors you want to use. I'm going to be coloring my pin black, red, and white, okay? And also, I'm going to be using the, how do you call them? The transparent, nail polish to give it, to give it shine. That's what I'm going to be using also. And beads, okay? I already made these little stems with beads, which I'm going to be adding to the brooch, okay? It should come out really pretty. Okay, and of course, the way we're going to be doing it is by drawing a picture of whatever you want your pin or brooch to be. Whether you want your pin, like for example, if you want the pin to be an ice cream cone, like for example, like this one. I made this one ahead of time, before, This is what we're going to be making. Now, but this time it's not going to be an ice cream cone like this one. It's going to be a face, okay? It's going to be like a doll. I'll show you. So this is what we're going to be making. You see the ice cream cone? Now this is made of aluminum trays, I cut out a piece of the aluminum tray. I flattened it, with any card you have, whether it's it could be a credit card or something similar to it. It don't have to be a credit card. It could be anything, or these little cards, see? Because they're hard. They're plastic. They're hard. And they don't bend easily. This I used to, to flatten the aluminum tray piece that I cut out. And because sometimes it gets kind of wrinkly, so if it has too many wrinkles, you just put it on a flat surface, right, on the table or whatever you're using, and you just kind of put you just kind of flatten it out, flatten out the creases, until it's nice and smooth. Like for example, this piece of aluminum tray, okay, that I cut out, because I'm gonna show you step by step how we're gonna be doing it. Okay, but going back to the ice cream cone, you see how pretty it is? I put a little bead as the cherry on top of it, and it has two little dangling beads. See, look pretty, and look how it shines because of the aluminum. You know, it's a piece of aluminum tray, which I colored. You see, with nail polish to give it that shine. Okay, and I used a safety pin to secure the pin wherever I wanna use it on. For example, my glove. What is it? See? See? It's a little heavy, but that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the camera and then I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, well, the brooch we're gonna be making today. You know, you don't have to make the same thing. Like I said, you can draw anything else, you know, and use that, you know, as the picture that you are going to trace on the aluminum piece of tray, right? Okay, so this is the little doll we're gonna be making the brooch of. Okay, it's a faceless Japanese girl that I drew, and I made an invitation card. This I made in one of my videos. See, she's very pretty. See? And it was an invitation card. If you tune into my channel, Bruna Roy Crafty Hands, you'll bump into it. But the reason why I'm showing it to you is because the brooch we're gonna be making is exactly like the Japanese doll, okay, faceless doll. The brooch is gonna be big. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be drawing anything you want the brooch to be, okay, whether it's an ice cream cone like this one here, a birthday cake, or whatever. And if you don't know how to draw, you just take the picture, you know, draw the picture from, copy the picture from any, I don't know, any magazine or coloring book. Yes, you know, kids' coloring books have a lot of, you know, pretty pictures of ice creams and birthday cakes and things like that, you know, and cute how do you call them? Cute animals and cartoons and whatnot. So, you know, like I said, you don't know how to draw too much, you could trace one of those pictures that I just mentioned to you. And if you know how to draw, better for you. Since I know how to draw a little bit, it's easier for me. So I'm going to show you step by step. Okay, now this is the picture that I drew on a piece of paper in which I made the invitation card from. Okay, now, and that's the same picture I used to transfer to trace the same picture on the piece of aluminum tray. Okay, now like I said, I don't know if I mentioned to you, the materials we're going to be using are cardboard, piece of cardboard, aluminum tray, nail polish, of whatever color you prefer, and if you want to add beads to embellish your pin, okay, as I did my ice cream cone, and as I'm gonna do to my to the brooch or pin we're gonna be making today. Now I'm gonna make a little one to show you how it's gonna be done. Now let's just make believe this is a piece that this is a piece in actuality that I cut out from an aluminum tray that I had somewhere around, so you just cut out the size of the picture you're gonna be tracing on, in the picture you're gonna be using, okay, or the picture you're gonna be drawing, okay. In other words, the picture you first draw on a piece of paper, because you're gonna be first drawing the picture on a piece of paper like I did here. Now this one, I know it's small, and I know it doesn't look like what I'm going to tell you it is. This is supposed to be a wine glass, okay, and this thing here is supposed to be a lemon, okay, a piece of lemon, see, and the inside here, this is supposed to be the liquid, whether wine or whatever, or margarita or whatever. Anyway, so you first draw whatever you want your pin to be. Then after you draw the picture, okay, this is better. You place the picture on top of the aluminum, on top of the piece of aluminum tray, like so, see? Make sure it's right on top, okay? Now, and also, which I forgot to mention, because what we're gonna be doing is embossing, right? I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, but we're gonna be embossing. So it's it's not just tracing, right, on the aluminum piece of sheet of aluminum tray. It's not gonna be just tracing. It's gonna be embossing. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. That's the technique we're gonna be doing, embossing the picture on the aluminum tray, on the piece of aluminum tray. Okay, now, and to do that, you're gonna need, I'm sure you have a table mat. Okay, one of those table mats that are kind of cushiony. Okay, that they have foam on one side, and on the other side it's plastic. Because to emboss, to do the embossing technique, you're gonna be using the foamy part. Okay, this part here. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna place the aluminum tray on the foamy part of the table mat, and the picture you're gonna be tracing on the aluminum tray. Okay, now, and also you're gonna need either a toothpick or a shish kebab stick. You know, these you could get at the 99-cent store. They come in a pack or whatever, whichever is easier for you, or you could use both. Who knows? You know, it all depends on the picture. You know, so what you're gonna be doing is tracing along the line of the picture. Okay, let me see if I could do that. Tracing. Just you know, you're gonna be like drawing, but instead of drawing over the picture you drew with, you know, with a pen, you're gonna be using, like I said, a toothpick or a shish kebab stick. See what I'm doing? I'm tracing along the line, trying not to go over the line. Okay, tracing along very carefully and very neat. Okay, so you already know what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna show you how it comes out on the piece of aluminum sheet that we cut off from the aluminum tray. Okay. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so I traced or embossing, or I embossed the picture that we drew on the paper, right, on the piece of aluminum tray. Okay, with the shish kebab stick that I was using. Like I said, you could use a toothpick also if you prefer. So this is how it's coming out. You see how the outlines show. Okay, now that's on one side, right? When you finish drawing your picture on one side, right, by the embossing technique, using the embossing technique, you turn it around. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing but along the outside line, like that. Okay, and then I'll show you how it comes out. I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so I finished tracing the picture that I drew on the paper. I finished tracing it on the piece of aluminum paper that I cut out from the aluminum tray, using what's called an embossing technique. Okay, I already showed you how you're supposed to do it. So this is how it came out. This is supposed to be the little wine glass. See? 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 See the outline? Okay, so this, then you're gonna color as you please, okay? And then after it's colored, or you could, then you could cut it, or you could cut it close to the close to the line, not too much, but just close to the outline. Nice one. that. Showing you. You should not cut too close to the line. You should cut a little off, okay? Little outwards, you know? And also be careful you don't cut yourself, because this is sharp as a blade. You know, aluminum, that aluminum tray, when you cut it, it's as sharp as a knife. Very dangerous, okay? If you have children, don't let them do this. You do it yourself, okay? And if you're doing it yourself, you just be careful. Okay? So this will be your little pin, okay? Now, what you're gonna do also is you're gonna cut out a piece of cardboard, right? And you're gonna place your little aluminum sheet, you know, and you're gonna place it on the cardboard, and then you're gonna trace cardboard, and then you're gonna trace the aluminum, the cut out aluminum piece of tray on the cardboard, okay? And just trace the shape of the aluminum, of the piece of aluminum tray, okay? And after you trace it, right, you cut out the cardboard the same shape as the piece of aluminum tray, okay? And then you cut out like I said, the piece of cardboard in the shape of the piece of aluminum tray, okay? Because that piece of cardboard you're gonna place, you're gonna place underneath, under this, like, you see, this back here is a piece of cardboard in the shape of the ice cream cone. The cardboard we cut out and we glue it under or behind the piece of aluminum tray that you cut out, to give it so that it could be hard, okay? Because as you notice, the aluminum tray is too soft, and it's not sturdy enough, okay? It's not hard enough, and you want your pin to be hard, okay? You don't want your pin to bend, okay, very easily. This is the reason why I use a cardboard behind underneath the piece of aluminum tray. The video of the girl that I took this idea from, she didn't use the cardboard, but I'm using it because I'm doing it my way, okay? I'm doing my version of it. Okay, so I'm going to show you, since I already showed you the step, okay, on how you are going to emboss the picture, right, on the piece of aluminum tray. I'm gonna show you the picture of the invitation card of the Japanese faceless girl. The same picture in which I'm gonna be using as the pin. Okay, I already did it. The step that I show you, I already did, and this is how it came out. Okay, see this picture here? This picture here, which is the same thing, which is the same faceless Japanese girl on the invitation card. Well, the picture on the sheet of paper, again, I did the same step as I showed you. Okay, I traced it on a piece of aluminum sheet of tray. Okay, and I put the picture on top of the aluminum tray, of the piece of aluminum tray, and I traced it using the embossing technique. Okay, and I did it on both sides. Okay, so that you have a nice outline. You see, and the outline, as you can see, kind of protrude out. You see, they're not flat, as you can see. And the part that I'm gonna be painting, right, I kind of flatten it out, as you can see, so that the outline could protrude out. See, now you do not paint on the outlines. Okay, no, you leave that alone. Okay, because that's what's gonna make the pin shine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start painting. Okay, I'm gonna start painting the picture. No, as a matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna be painting nothing. I'm gonna glue the piece of aluminum tray of the doll. Okay, I'm gonna glue it on a piece of cardboard. Okay, and then I'm gonna paint the picture, the pin, with nail polish. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you. But right now, I'm just gonna glue it. Okay, I'm gonna glue it with my hot glue gun, and I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, I finally glued the piece of aluminum tray of the faceless Japanese girl onto the cardboard. You see? See that? See that? See that? And that's the cardboard. You see? Because you have to put it on some sort of on a base, like like how I did. I put it, I put a cardboard on the back. Okay, so I'm gonna be back. Okay. Hi, how are you? Well, I'm painting the brooch. Okay, and I think it's coming along very well. But right now I'm painting it with magic marker, the same color magic marker that I'm gonna use, of the same color as the nail polish. Okay, see? See? Now this is, see, this is the same thing as this. You see? This is the card, the invitation card. Do you remember? So this is the same thing. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so I'm gonna continue on and then I'll be back. Hi, how are you? I'm almost finished. You know, I still have to paint a little bit the brooch, you know, and then I have to add the what do you call it? I have to add the beads, you know, and the safety pin. But anyway, this is how it's coming along. Pasa, papi. Ah, no, pasa. Tú no estás. Pasa. ¿Cómo hacen? ¿Sí? Looks nice, right? See how pretty it's coming out? And this is only, right now, I just been coloring it with magic marker. You know, I'm gonna color it also with, how do you call it? Nail polish. Okay? I hope I don't mess it up with the nail polish, because right now as it is, it looks very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on and then I'll come back. Hi, how are you? I finished painting it, so I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put more paint, you know, because then I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, I think this is good enough. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of clear nail polish over it, to, you know, over the whole thing to make it shiny. But right now I'm gonna let it dry. But this is how it is. It's not finished, it's almost. See? Isn't it pretty? Beautiful. Shiny, and that's the back of it. I'm gonna paint the back, you know, because it doesn't look very nice. If I have time, you know, because it's kind of late, you know. But if I don't paint the back in this while I'm while I'm taping, I'll do it afterwards, you know. But nevertheless, I will paint it because it doesn't look very nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start gluing the beads. So first of all, this is not only gonna be a brooch, okay, to put on your clothes, like the one I showed you, okay, but it's also gonna be a chain, okay, because I want to put a little loop here so that I could put a chain and I could, you know what I'm saying, use it as a, you know. So I'll be back and I'll show you. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I put the little beads, you know. So I just want to show you how it's coming out. See? See? The little beads, aren't they pretty? See? Okay. I think it's coming beautiful. It's coming out beautiful. Now the back, it doesn't look very nice. But then now, like I said, you have to paint it, paint over it, you know? Or put something behind, you know, put something on the back, you know? Right now I'm not concentrating on that. I'm just concentrating on embellishing it. So, see how pretty it looks? I think it is. Okay, so I'm going to continue on, okay? I'm going to put the pin and the other little loop up here, and I'll be back. Hi, how are you? Okay, I'm back, and I finished the project. I'm very happy how it came out, to tell you the truth. It didn't come out bad at all, you know. Like I said, I was concentrating mostly on the front of the pin, okay, of the brooch. I didn't concentrate much on the back. The back you could always paint over it, okay, or put something, you know, underneath, not underneath, but behind, on the back of the brooch, to make it look better. But I think by painting it, it'll look a lot better, okay? Because right now you see, you know, you're gonna see blobs of hot glue, you know, hot glue from my hot glue gun, and it doesn't look very nice. But like I said, I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint over it. I'm gonna paint the back. Maybe I'll paint it black, you know. But I'm not gonna do it now. Okay, it's late and I'm tired. Okay, so this is how it came out. See, it's finished. Isn't it beautiful? It's both a brooch and it's gonna be and a pendant. A brooch and a pendant, because I put over here, if you can see, I put a little round round thing to put a chain, okay. You see that's the glue. It doesn't look nice at all. You see the back, and that's the pin, you know, if you want to use it as a pin, as a brooch. And you see that it doesn't look nice in the back, but like I said, I'm gonna paint over it and all that. Not today, I'm tired. It's nighttime, very late. But anyway, this is how it came out. I think it came out beautiful, you know, if you ask me, you know. See? Okay, so this is my project. I hope you liked it, okay, and I hope you could do it. Yeah, I hope you could do one yourself. If I did one, I'm sure you could do one also. And you could embellish it with whatever you want to, with beads or with whatever you know, whatever you have at hand. Okay? Maybe ribbons. I don't know. So I'm gonna see you. Okay? Beautiful, look at that. Okay? Okay, so I'll be seeing you again. This is Bruna Roy Crafty Hands. Bruna Roy Crafty Hands. Okay? Till next time. Bye bye. Good night.